Hey Aquarius, so I'm going to do a quick reading for you for the new moon in Cancer, which is all about your sixth house of routines, health, due diligence, and it speaks of consistency as well. It is a time, it's like I'm getting a strong feeling like it's really a time to address the dark side of how you cope, like your coping mechanisms, okay? And before I go into this, I really need you to, I hope you hang on because there's a huge message here and it's very deep. And I don't care if you just clicked on this reading because you saw the Two of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. There is a reason you clicked on it, okay? What addictions do you have? And when I say addictions, I don't mean like, oh, just drugs, alcohol, okay, sexual, whatever. Addictions can be it can be from a small scale to a large scale. What do I mean by that? Okay, we can talk about behaviors, we can talk about patterns. How do you react when someone tries to, maybe attempt to give you some type of positive criticism or maybe points out something you can work on? What does that do? Does that trigger you? How does that make you feel? And if you get triggered, ask yourself, why is this making me triggered? Okay? Is it is it a result of me fearing some type of rejection? Um, is it a fear of not feeling valued enough? Are you codependent on others to provide you happiness? Are you waiting for somebody to come back in your life and provide you this happiness? Because Spirit's saying it's not going to work like that. You have got to find the happiness within. Do you allow people to be codependent on you? Because there's still a need if you're allowing that, like it gives you some type of value or self-worth. And that's not the healthy way to do it. Look at how you are contributing to situations. Okay. There is a strong sense here, like a lot of you are holding on to things as personal, getting, having a defense mechanism. There's some type of way of how something's reacted to. And it's like, maybe if somebody tells you something you need to work on, for example, and again, I'm just giving an example, maybe you clam up and you shut down and you completely just like introvert yourself in, right? And just exclude yourself from any external individuals or anything. It's like when things start rising to the surface and are about to boil over, you take it's like taking the boiling water off the stove and letting it settle back down instead of like really digging into why is that boiling water overflowing? What is causing that rage, that anger, that hurt, that pain inside me to get me so much to the point where I just am put in a place of feeling absolutely horrible? And it's like there's no more pushing it down. Okay. In order to move forward in the future, you have got to address past experiences that have caused you pain. Because this is what this moon is doing. It is trying to really push for you to acknowledge the things that are not healthy around you. It's like I keep hearing like, I don't understand why I don't have love or why I don't have this or why I don't have that. And I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. And that's because there's something you're not seeing and acknowledging. It's as if, and this is hard, right? Because this is not easy. And I've been through this. And this has been a work in progress for me for 2 years, because we're human. And when we are raised a certain way or taught a certain way of how to be, it takes a long time to break that, especially as adults. And it's like there's just a sense here, like you're looking for these external answers, but all the answers are within you. You just need to access it. Don't be afraid to choose you. Like, there's just a sense by you pushing things down, you are rejecting yourself. And Spirit's like, resistance is no longer an option. Harness your inner strength. It's a time of getting grounded, stabilizing your energy. Your well-being has got to be a priority. It's time to build better habits. Self-care is not an option. So, reflection, building self-confidence, and releasing the fear and anxiety. And think about it. Why do you get anxious? When you start feeling anxiety or getting anxious, what is going on in that moment? And write it down. Journal it. Write it down on paper. Is it, most of the time it's our own thoughts. And it's that ego voice in our head that fills us with negativity when it's like our own self-created illusion. And I'm not saying anxiety isn't an issue, or there's not a mental component, or that's not what I'm saying. And that's not how I'm trying to portray this. What I'm saying is we add a lot of anxiety to ourselves because of the things we tell ourselves. What is your perception of yourself? Is it good? Is it bad? Okay? Because it's really time, like I keep hearing, it's time to rejuvenate those scars. Like, you know what? Be proud of what you've been through, how far you've come. There is a lot of healing energy here. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're now coming out the other end of it. Some of you are in the middle of it right now. Some of you could be in the beginning. Everybody's different. With the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, there is a huge sense here. It is time to, it's like time to reconnect with your true authentic self. And the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, the challenges she faced prior to getting her to this place gave her a bigger perspective and understanding. And you realize, like, she's holding on to these Six Pentacles over here, and it's like, okay, I'm only giving 3 of the 9 I have. I am no longer giving all 9 to another situation, another person, because I have come too far. With the bird in this picture, it's like she's able to see the bigger picture, right? Because when a bird flies, a bird can see afar and from up above and look down and see a big picture. And I feel like that's what you're gaining during this time. She knows what she went through. She knows she went through hell to get to the point she's at. And it was difficult to get to this point. And now she's going to enjoy every day, having that gratitude every single day. And it's about aligning your spiritual, physical, and emotional sides in a very stable place. I just feel like there's been a lot of turbulence within. And in order to, it's like Spirit's saying, okay, you haven't gotten this because I need you to understand that in order to bring stability and happiness, whether it's love, finances, whatever that is for you, could be all of it. In order to bring happiness to you, I need you to be happy with you. I need you to stop resisting. I need you to stop giving all your energy to other things and other people that drain your cups, drain you of your emotions, you know, drain you even perhaps financially. And maybe some of these things have, are kind of self-sabotaging, right? Sometimes we tend, if you're not in a good emotional state, maybe you overspend, or maybe you don't pay attention to things as much. And it's kind of like, okay, it's one extreme or the other. And it's like Spirit saying, instead of looking at things as your cup is half empty, I need you to look at it as it's half full. The Lion and the Two of Cups, it's like it just reminds me of the Strength card. It really is time to grow your inner strength here and know how strong you are. You're stronger than you think. You've come a long way. You're almost there. You're at the 9. A little bit further. Because understand that growing and leveling up is never easy. It is the hardest thing you're going to do. And the universe, God, Spirit, your higher self, higher power, whatever it is you believe in, is like, are you ready? Because I'm ready to give this to you. But are you ready? I need you to show me you're ready and you're all in. Because when you're all in with yourself and you balance yourself in a good emotional state and you stay grounded, not allowing all these other things and people to affect your self-worth and your value, I'm going to bring everything in that you desire. Whether that's love, whether that's more money. But until you can do that with yourself, you can't expect somebody to give you something you can't even give yourself. So if you don't love yourself and you don't respect yourself, how do you expect somebody else to give that to you? Okay? So this new moon is really pushing hard to be it's really like your mindset is your focus. Staying in a good, healthy place. Staying, get into routines. Maybe you need to go for a little walk every day, or just do something for you. When you get frustrated, what is it that you do? Right? Could a walk be, whatever it may, it's different for everybody. It could just be going outside and swinging on a swing. It could be going to, walk in a park. But that's the kind of thing I'm speaking of. So it's like, if you really want your manifestations to come to fruition, now is the time to solely put all the work within yourself. And like I said, a lot of you, I feel, you have been doing the work and you're literally steps away from your 10 of Pentacles. Keep going. Don't be discouraged. Okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.